Just don't you worry about what I'm doing in the kitchen this morning, okay? I mean, you don't need to worry about it. I thought I put some cinnamon rolls in the oven this morning, and then I realized I don't have a round cake pan. You're supposed to make these in a 8 or 9-inch round cake pan. I have a squared brownie pan. Would that work? And I just think the reason is I'm gonna make something. I'm gonna improvise. I think it's just to support the roll so they don't, cook out, spread out too far. I'll keep them kind of small. I think I want them to cook up a little bit, not spread way out. So I thought maybe I could just contain them somehow, some other way. So I got the foil out and I made this strip out of 3 short pieces. And I think I'm just gonna do this. Just kind of contain them like this, and then somehow, this is too long, I can cut part of this off. Alright. And I think I'm just going to take the ends, maybe fold them over a couple times, not too much, that'll be too small. Will that work? Will this go around here okay? Yeah, it kind of does. You think that'll work? Yeah, improvise. Improvise. That should contain them maybe, huh? Alright, I think the oven's ready. I'm gonna pop them guys in. Let's have a look here. Okay. What's that say? Ooh, the oven's at almost 400 degrees. Like 390. I mean, it's like right there. So I'm gonna pop them guys in here real quick. And hopefully keep an eye on them. Alright. Open that window up. Open door. Another open window. And it's going to be in the low 80s today. And all night last night, it's like a nice, just soft breeze. It was very mild. And it's still nice this morning. But like I say, it's going to start warming up. And I'm going to get this done this morning. And, well, it's a better time to enjoy cinnamon rolls in the morning anyway, right? So anyway, the heat will dissipate, get the heck out of here. Nice cross breeze. Nice breeze coming through here. Carry that heat outside. And probably the smell too. Oh, look, Elijah's window's open. Watch the cinnamon roll smell go out my window. And Elijah's should be like, what do I smell? It should be over here. Well, let's see what we have here. Besides a dirty stovetop that needs cleaned. What are these doing? Oh, they look, ooh, that thing's hot. Let's just be quick about it. Look at those. Those rose up pretty nice. I don't want to overdo them and have them half dried out, overdone. Yuck, I hate overdone stuff. So, a little bit golden on top. Browned. You want them soft. Let those cool down a little while. Put the icing on top. And get that ring off of there. Well, I think they're going to hold their shape. They're fine. We'll just brown lightly on the edges, on top. I think that's perfect. Yep. Let them cool down. Ice them. We'll be enjoying. And maybe later, I'll do something special for lunch with hot dogs. Something I've only ever had, I think, one time in my entire life when I was a very, very young fella. So, maybe. Nice little packet of icing. If I remember right, it's actually a pretty generous amount. Let's cut this little thing off. Yeah, I think there's plenty of icing. Should I just use it all? Should I go around 2 on these? Put a little extra on them? I think so. Does that look good? For those of you that have a sweet tooth. That worked out good. Yeah, that's a pretty nice amount to give you. Of course, if it's too much, you don't have to use it all. Let's put the rest right now a little bit right there. All right. So, how convenient, okay? Right now there's 4 of us because we met up with our friend Marcia. So, Aja, Jeff, myself, and Marcia. There's 4, or there's 4, and there's like 8 of these. So, it's 2 each. And there's going to be 8 of these. And so, they'll split up nice and evenly. Alright, so, so look what I came back with. Yeah, 2 each. Went and passed them out. 2, of course, 2 for me. And there's Bismarcks are out on the table too, so ooh, it's not the healthiest breakfast, is it? Everybody's gonna have a sugar rush this morning. I don't know if I'm gonna actually eat all that right now. I might save something for later. Perfect. They are not overdone at all. They're soft and I definitely need to wash that down with just one more cup of coffee. Oh, between the sugar and, and another coffee. Oh yeah, we're starting the day off. Starting the day off pretty good. All right, away we go. What? Just gonna go over and see if any snacks are available. All right, I feel like I should set up camp a little bit. Something more than just my chair, right? I'm set my little table up. Let me put the awning out. It could use, there's probably some moisture in there. It could use rolled out and aired out. And see what else I can maybe put out. You know, if you don't bring anything else to camp, bring a little grill. We need to clean that up a little bit before we use it. And yeah, it's so nice to break out a grill once in a while. And yeah, I'll move that out when it comes time to cook on it. I'll probably scoot the whole table and grill out a little further away from the RV than that. But for now, it's out of the way. And the propane thing on there. And that's actually for burgers later. So gonna do they had the sweets for breakfast. Gonna do maybe the special hot dog thing for lunch, and then maybe with macaroni salad or something, and then burgers and beans, and I don't know what we're all gonna come up with for dinner, but we're gonna pitch in and have a little picnic cookout type thing for dinner. I put my awning back away. It got a little breezier than I like when I have it out, but it was out long enough. It dried really, really well, so I got that away for now. We'll get this thing down here pretty soon. We're jumping ahead a little bit. Right, Bella? Jumping ahead just a little bit. I put the hot dog idea away for tomorrow. It's just gonna run into the dinner time a little bit too close and don't want to spoil our dinner, so yeah, that's gonna maybe be tomorrow, the following day. We'll probably just have an early dinner, maybe 4 or 5 o'clock, and just skip lunch altogether. So we'll shelve that hot dog little secret. It's not a secret. It's just I'm gonna save up for another day. So we're gonna get burgers and beans and stuff going here in a little bit. How about some Bush's country style baked beans? That's the bigger can. And doing a pan here going. I did buy a nice sized tub of macaroni salad, but I think Marcia has potato salad, so I might save the macaroni salad to have with the hot dogs. I'm gonna furnish and make the burgers. I got burgers and buns and beans. I think that's all I'm going to do. I think everything else is going to be handled. I'm going to get some fresh lettuce. Oh, and the cheese for the cheeseburgers too. And the toppings. Get some mustard and ketchup. Yeah, the condiments and stuff. So, yeah, I don't have a whole lot to do. And I think I'm going to add just a little bit of barbecue sauce to these beans. Maybe not too much. Let's add a couple of 2 or 3 tablespoons maybe. Just to give it a little bit of, or probably coming up on a 1/4 cup maybe. Just to give the beans a little extra yummy bite. So I'll put that, we're just gonna cover that for now. That'll be ready. I'll put that on simmer after a bit. All right, this thing's getting hot. We got some smoke going here. Gonna give her a little pre-burn to clean it. And we got some beans. Got the fire on our beans. Just a little fire. That'll be all bubbly and give it a stir. And getting all our fixings together. And the beans are hot. And I think we got some potato salad coming and some deviled eggs. That looks a little better with tomato included, right? And we'll make it work from left to right. Okay, let's do this. Let's make this right. All right, buns. Got a plate. Grab a plate. Grab a bun. Get some lettuce and onion, mayo, or tomato toppings. Extra toppings.
There's Dukes just in case.
Oh, just in for the. Okay. It is time. I better grab a plate. Melty cheese burgers and potato salad. And ooh, I just made deviled eggs. And I think Marsha made some asparagus. I love asparagus. Ooh, what's on there? All right. The dogs are all paying close attention. What you got there? Kellogg's downwind. He said, I smell that. All right, it is time to dig in. I am hungry. An empty plate? I'll fix that. And I told you I could fix an empty plate. It's not empty anymore. What are you sniffing, girl? Sniff, sniff, sniff. Current conditions at 75 degrees this evening. It's supposed to go down. It could go the whole way down to 66 tonight. It's a wonderful night. But we don't really need a fire. But yeah, it's the atmosphere. It's the atmosphere. Yeah, it is. And the doggies all got their share of burger. We had Bella's trying to catch sky raisins.
You can tell the difference.
Mooney's over there napping.
Like when it's cold, everybody's huddled right next to the fire. Now we're all spread back.
And we all have like short sleeves. Except Marsha, she's got a hoodie on for some reason. She's cold.
It's lightweight.
That's Marsha, she's cold.
It's lightweight. She's cold.
And that's it. The party is over. We've stayed here 3 nights. And it's time to pack things up and get them put away. That mess is getting cleaned up. Got the car hooked back up. Gotta get the e-bike put away. But then I forgot I put all these water jugs in here. I gotta clean that out. And we are, by the way, we are at, I'll have to post the name of the place because I forget what it is right now. But it's free camping in one of Florida's water management districts. And it was only available like Monday through Thursday. This place during hunting season is reserved for a bunch of hunters. So we'll be out of here today. And then this afternoon, or yeah, this afternoon, because I think I'll be in. Hunters usually like to start like the crack of dawn, or even before before the sun's coming up. So hunters will be rolling in here later today. And that's it. Regular campers out, hunters come in, and there's this is like an equestrian area too. There's horse stables out there, so it's free for public use. People can bring their horses in, untrailer them. Nice little place to park them for a bit. And there's all kind of trails out through here for horseback riding or hiking or that sort of thing. But I think we are going to head. Where are we going? What did we say? Maybe over towards the east coast, towards maybe somewhere over towards the Kennedy Space Center. We might head over in that. Oh, you stand up and stretching. It's still kind of early. Not really. It's like 10 o'clock, and we need to get rolling here. We need to finish getting things packed up, get rolling. All right, I pulled over here. Everybody's over there still. They're getting packed up. They're getting close. I pulled over here to one of these water supplies in the park. For the record, the camp host said it's non-potable. He says, but you know, everybody uses it. It's good water. I mean, he didn't want to say it was good water. Like I say, he's the host, and technically, it's not city water, so it's not treated. It's from a good spring, or it's a good, healthy well. And I imagine, you know what, my experience with water in Florida. Hang on, let me back up. You know what, if there's no odor and no taste, and it's, you know, clear and everything, I'm pretty good with it. I would hate to we're gonna go over to an RV park where they charge people like $10 to dump. You know, there's no dump station here, so we're getting there. But I would hate to go over there and get city water, because my past experience has been got city water in Florida one time, and it was like really over chlorinated. I mean, it smelled like a dang swimming pool, so like an over chlorinated swimming pool. So I don't want that either. So we got water here. And anyway, that's and here comes Marcia and her van. She might be getting a little bit of water too. Yeah, we're hooked up, got our water filled. Now we'll just dump on our way over to the East Coast, and we can get on our way. And there's Bella. All right, those people just pulled out. Like I say, everybody's clearing out of here. I guess, you know, noon is technically checkout time, and we're getting close. Marcia's over there getting fresh water. Aja and Jeff, I think they'll do the same. I'll get on our way. Now I have a hinge that needs oiled on my screen door. You didn't hear that. It's gonna be a hot day. I'm actually running the air conditioner right now. Yeah. It was a little muggy this morning. It was foggy and muggy, and so yeah, it's not so much hot yet, Bella. But it was just muggy, so I'm running it for a little bit. I'll probably turn the run the generator when we're traveling today. I'll probably run the generator, run the roof air. Okay. Out you go. We gotta make room for them hunters. By all means. I bet there's some good hunting in here. There are some woods back in there. Back in the deep part of that. That road goes way back in, and like 6 miles out to some little boat ramp along some little river. Alright, we're on our way out here. For a minute, I thought I seen an alligator, but it wasn't. It was just like a little log. Thought it was like his eyes peeking out. Boy, it sure looks like a prime spot for an alligator though, doesn't it? Any turtles? Anything? No? Maybe later. Off we go. Co-pilot is on duty today. Right? Away we go. Off to get gas, dump station, and down the road. We're avoiding Orlando. We're taking, what is it? What highway? Highway 44 east. We'll stay above Orlando and avoid that traffic. Here is the Villages. It looks like an old railroad bridge. Maybe it's still a railroad bridge. Now, I just glanced underneath. I can tell it's been converted. It's a concrete walkway now and converted to a rail trail. But, once upon a time, that was a railroad bridge. There it is, another railroad bridge with the Villages written on it. We must have went in one end and out the other end. Yep, so much for the Villages. I think that's another one of those Amazon Prime all-electric vehicles. They're so stupid looking. They really are. Oh boy, this makes for a long trip. It really does.
Captain, you're set to turn left in 3 miles.
Yeah, we haven't made any turns. We're still on 44 or 441 going east. Okay, this is a little better. 30, 45 miles an hour, but no stop signs. I mean, we're actually going much faster because we're not following. There must have been, I don't know how many stoplights we went through. 40, 50. I mean, it was a long stretch of kind of slow moving traffic. Now we're just easing along in the more country setting. This is a little better. We're gonna find some kind of park, something to maybe stretch our legs for a little bit. I think we went on the road for an hour. Let Bella out and stuff. I don't know. Just good to have a little bit different feel to the trip. Happy about that. Anyway, it's way over by the Kennedy Space Center. And we dropped down, we come across 44 east, then we dropped down a little bit. Now we're on Route 46 east. I guess it's 46A. So, we're getting there. Slow but sure. This is so weird. There's a highway, okay, we're on this highway, and there's a highway over there. It's a toll road. And this is not a toll road. And it's like it runs parallel. Come on, it runs right along. I don't know for how long. It's a pretty nice smooth road. No interruptions. I don't know how much that's costing them over there. It ain't costing us not. Yeah, I know it's a toll road because we passed a section that had that big array, the big array of cameras to record license plates. But not over here. So we'll take it. Maybe I spoke too soon.
Turn left to stay on Florida 46 East.
So, are we gonna have to get on the toll road? Or does it continue just to run parallel on this side?
Florida 46 East for 3/4 of a mile.
I think it just does I think it just switched sides. I don't think we're gonna have to get on the toll road at all. There goes some little jet skis. All having some fun. We're getting close to the other coast. See bait shops like that. Last Stop Bait Shop. Nice. Shrimp boats. Oh, I don't know. I just love the feel of the shrimp boat marinas. All right. At least gas is back down a little bit in this area. I've seen it anywhere from about 303 to one place is all the way up to 389, and a mile later it was 319. Like, how do you get that big a difference within a mile? I mean, I've seen that in California before, but all right, we're almost there. And there's my view. And there's my view right outside my door. Until I look down, it's not as nice when I look down. There's busted up concrete out here. They put the help reinforce the, from this getting washed away. So it's erosion protection. So I don't have a nice sandy beach or anything, but not a bad view. I mean, otherwise, and we have a view. The Kennedy Space Center is right out in there. So we might get to see a rocket launch. I have to check the schedule. And we're just kind of squeezed in along up here. And then I got a visitor. My Bella was happy. We were both happy to see. Guess who came? So my youngest son John has been down here in Florida, and he knew he was coming all along. So we finally met up. He's down there doing a little bit of fishing. Caught a puffer fish and a catfish. He's down there enjoying the area. He's been down here for a while in Florida. So anyway, I'm probably just gonna make some dinner and hang out with my son this evening and just catch up and pet Bella and stuff. Get her some snacks. Hang on, we'll step out here a little bit further. Right on this, kind of like on the stump. This poor palm was kind of getting eroded away. It was starting to lean. It's leaning out a bit. So yeah, so they needed some erosion protection here. I mean, we are right at the water's edge here. Okay. Yeah, this will work. We'll do this for a couple of days. Oh, beautiful sky, beautiful weather. It's short sleeve weather. So I'm gonna go and maybe whip up a quick dinner and just do some hanging out this evening. And I even saved them. Some of you remember I made oatmeal raisin cookies right before Christmas and sent them out to some family members. Well, no, my youngest son was out on the road and down here in Florida. I saved a half a dozen of homemade oatmeal raisin cookies. I put them in the freezer. But when I catch up with them, I'm gonna hook them up with some cookies. So we got them out. They're thawing out. He's always enjoyed these when I made them way back in the day. And this is very typical of my style of cooking. Pretty dang simple stuff. Got some kielbasa, and brown that up a little bit and cook it up a little bit in the cast iron skillet. My favorite, I think it's a number 8 Griswold, made in Erie, Pennsylvania. See, that's like the Cadillac of cast iron. And have some leftover onions from burgers the other night. And that was just last night. That was actually last night, so let's go break these up a little bit. Leave them kind of chunky. All right, I'll cut this one up a little bit more. I'll put those on here. Kind of cook them in. There's always that one onion that wants to hide, escape. All right, let that go a bit. Then there's only one other ingredient I'll throw on here in a little bit. There we go. Let's cover that up a little bit. Anybody want to guess what that third ingredient's going to be? All right, we have so far kielbasa, onions, and you know what would go really, really good with this? It's cabbage or pierogies. I know some of you out there probably say, pierogies? What are pierogies? Yeah, Google that. Pierogies are delicious. But no, that's not it. It's going to be a can of good. I'm just going to dump a can of something on there. What do you think it might be? How's that looking? It's smelling even better. Yeah, if you don't bother to brown your kielbasa or smoked sausage, whatever, you know what, browning it a little bit, and maybe just let it simmer for a while, put a lid on it, let it simmer for a little bit. You know what, that's how you make the flavors kind of pop, you know? Yummy. Okay, we're gonna add that other ingredient. Did anybody guess mixed chili beans? Not kidney beans, not ranch beans, but mixed chili beans. That and some bread and butter on the side. Maybe a nice glass of milk. Let's just spread them all around here. This is so typical of my kind of cooking. Just a few ingredients, something with some flavor though. Easy peasy. With that, yeah, that onions kind of started cooking down pretty dang nice. We'll put that on there and turn it down for a little bit and just let it bubble for a little spell, and it'll be dinner time.